everyone, and welcome to a new week here on the True Potential YouTube channel. So today on Morning Markets, I'm joined by Matt Henderson, Portfolio Manager, and today we're going to just have a little review of last week and then what's coming up this week. So Matt, in terms of last week, some positivity?
Yep, thanks Graham, morning, thanks for having me on. So we, as you said, we'll go through market performance first. So if we think about equities, start there. On a global basis, so if we think about an index like ACWI, so that's developed market equities plus emerging market equities, they were down 1.6% during the week. But as you mentioned, there were some differences coming out regionally. So UK equities, they actually posted a positive return of 0.9%, and also Japanese equities, they were up 1.3% during the week.
Yeah, and in terms of the big story last week, that was inflation, and in the UK we know it was 10.1. We also had some German inflation news.
Yeah, so out of Germany we had the PPI, so the purchasing index for producers. That came higher than expected, so there's a beat on the inflation. And really, when we look at market performance through the week, we get to Thursday, markets were flat. That data was released on the Friday, and that's actually what caused equity markets to sell off.
Yeah, so that was quite significant. And in terms of inflation, we did cover more of that on last week's Do More With Your Money show. So if you want to learn more, you can check out Friday's episode of Do More With Your Money. Coming up this week, Matt, what is it that you and the investment management team will be looking at?
Yeah, so just starting with a release from this morning, Graham, from China. We had interest rates cut, so that's the prime loan rate in China, the 1 year and also the 5 year. So we've talked previously in the podcast, but also the morning market videos about the weakness coming through in the Chinese economy. We've seen weaker macro prints come through. There's also been some headwinds faced by regulation change, etc. So trying to support those areas of the economy. There's also the ongoing zero COVID approach. So by cutting interest rates, trying to support the economy. In terms of the actual question you asked, in terms of upcoming data that we're going to be looking at, got a lot of PMI data, which is the purchasing managers indices. That gives us a reading on both the manufacturing sector and also the services sector. And then there's obviously subcomponents that we can look into. So that's coming out for Japan, Europe, US and UK. So a lot of the
a good opportunity to learn about the global economy there, and
yeah, a lot of information we can take out of that.
Will markets react to that? Potentially see some market reaction?
Yeah, there could be. There's as there's been a big theme this year of the inflation prints.
Yeah.
Part of the subcomponents is that, but there's also things about employment and also new orders, which give us an indication of central bank policy, but also strength of the economy. Linked into the strength of the economy, we've got durable goods in the US, and also slightly different to normal weeks, we've got Jackson Hole from the 25th to 27th of August, which is pretty much a meeting of market participants, central bankers. They'll talk about monetary policy over the long term and any shorter term issues that they want to think about. So be releases coming out from that during the week.
So another interesting week ahead, and the place to keep updated with that will be here on Morning Markets every day. So do subscribe to the True Potential YouTube channel. And also, as I said, the Do More With Your Money show is now available. That was a special on how your investment is growing towards your goals. So please do check that out. It featured Chief Investment Officer Jeff Casson. Matt, thank you very much for today.
Thanks, Graham.
And thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
If you're interested in taking your investing to the next level, or would like to know more about the options available to you when you retire, then download our free guides to ISAs and pensions. These are available in the video description below.